EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Here in Western PA, what a place to start the season. New head coaches as well. Falcons and Steelers begin the 2026 campaign. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. At their own 25-yard line. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Allen. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. At the 42-yard line. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. He was brought down by J.D. Bertrand. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line. They'll run with Dowdle. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop them. There'll be no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Allen now on third down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Penix. That one taken in by London. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And the Falcons kept the former Georgia Bulldog in state. They select Branch in the 3rd round. He might be small, but, man, he is explosive, Mike, with the ball in his hand. So the key with these guys, get him in space, get him favorable mismatches, and get them the ball quickly, because more often than not, the fun's going to come after the catch.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Olamide Zaccheaus. Touchdown Atlanta. Now Folk on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Falcons move out on top, 14-0.
14. Steelers, nothing. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dowdle. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It was the rookie from Clemson in on the tackle.
On the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. On the play fake, it is Aller. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down.
First down.
So, first quarter
First
in the
and 10
books
at the
here on
37
NFL
yard
Kickoff
line.
Weekend. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. Back to throw is Aller. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third down, and they need 7. From the gun here on third down, Aller. Open man, that's Bernard. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 31 yards.
17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Aller. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run here for Robinson. They're trying to push his way forward, but there's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 3 coming up. To throw is Penix. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
Jake Bailey in punt formation for Atlanta.
On is Bailey, and he sends it away. And that's going to hit and continue out of bounds. They'll mark it right at midfield. Aller now on 1st down. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Penix And the rush, too strong. They're in a flash for the sack. Patrick Queen taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. That shotgun snap, back to Aller. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Jaylen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And it'll bring up second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Third and a yard. Looking to throw is Aller. Fought for and caught for the first down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Quick throw, RPO, caught by Bernard. Try again. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 37-yard
Here's Aller. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Here's a third and 10. Again, it is Aller. This one down the field for Freiermuth. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing, Aller. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Aller. Oh, what a catch there. He pulled it in one-handed. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Catching the ball with one hand used to be a big deal. Everybody used to get all excited over these big splash highlight plays, but I feel like now we've kind of become numb to it. It's expected. This is what we're accustomed to seeing every single week, and I'll tell you what, they make it look easy.
He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. The rookie from Penn State on target with that one. It leads to a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game. But so far off to a good start.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. That's a 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Aller. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
It finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Now a give on the ground, and the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
And on 2nd down, here's Aller. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Throwing on 3rd down, Aller. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of Dobbs, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Steelers' 26-yard line.
They're running here with Robinson. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Robinson. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson, and he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now it's Allen. Metcalf with the grab. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 23, here's second and 7. To throw is Allen. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Allen now on third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They snap it to Aller. That ball caught. One hand needed. What a catch. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. Well, sometimes after a quarterback throws a pick, Mike, they can come out the next drive a little more hesitant. But what does this guy do? He goes right back at him, gives his guy a chance, and this time it pays off because it's his guy making the big play.
Aller to throw again. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
To the air again. Allen. Flush to his right. Taking off. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score and it's going to be 6. You're fighting. You're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands. And in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is second down and goal. Dowdle is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw is Aller. Oh no! Chance to get rid of that under the heavy rush. He doesn't and goes down.
Steelers 6. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
You're going to go play action with Penix. This one is caught right side by Zaccheaus. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's third down and 13.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
First and goal.
A gain of 26. And it sets up first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcon.
For the extra point.
That his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Steelers 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Off play action. It's Aller. In trouble, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
They'll come up now for second down. A shotgun snap, back to Aller. Got a man open downfield, it's Bernard. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes first and 10. Out of the gun, Aller. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Aller. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Aller. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will take over possession here at the 44. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Hope now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. Sensational return. They drag him down inside the 15-yard line.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
On 1st down, it's Aller. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. That's a way to get your career started. Week 1 for the rookie, and he throws a touchdown. Greg, this is what they wanted when they took him in the draft.
Well, think back to the draft, Mike. There was a lot of speculation on where all these quarterbacks would end up falling and rising and end up settling with their franchise. And I can tell you, from talking to them this week, they think they have their man. And I'll tell you what, that's a good confidence boost here early for the young rookie.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This is